Hi besties. What would y'all do if, hypothetically, you're a Georgia neurosurgeon who still can't operate because you can't get privileges anywhere? As a totally random example, if you got denied privileges at Northside, so you applied for privileges at Piedmont and Atlanta and got denied there too, what next? Let's just say you apply for privileges at, I don't know, St. Mary's in Athens, Georgia, and you don't know yet, but you're gonna get denied there too for reasons not yet disclosed. What then? The only hospital left after that is Wellstar in Marietta, which is quite the drive. So if you get denied there, what do? Do you sell your mansion and move? Do you step up the grift and complete your final transformation into Dr. Oz? I wouldn't possibly know because I can't relate, but for those still defending it, what's it like having an unnatural allegiance to losers? Hypothetically, of course. Because for me personally, I'd be mortified. Not even for my weird parasocial followers to find out, more so my colleagues to know that the skill I market so heavily on social media, I can't even demonstrate in real life. I guess recycling old scrubbing in videos is pretty clever for those gullible enough to still believe it, but bring back shame, you know? Unless, of course, we're still trying to discredit fellow healthcare providers based on the fact that they do OF, despite the fact that we have the same number of operating privileges at present, which is none. Just my thoughts on this beautiful Saturday. Let's all manifest lots of rain to get us out of this dangerous drought situation so we can all go outside and touch some grass.
Okay, I have to be kind of quiet because my child is asleep next to me, but I have a really good answer as to the seemingly bot-like questions that I'm receiving, asking, why are you so obsessed? Let me tell you. I would love to tell you. And the reason is, with this new video, and I didn't post the video for this reason, but moving forward, it damn sure is going to be a huge reason why I continue posting about it. I received an influx of new people wanting to gift me with information. I didn't think it possible for more people to want to tell me things, given over the last couple months the sheer number of people who have reached out to me, past, present, and future, in this woman's life. I'm talking past, former, current, future colleagues, OR staff, neighbors, local shop owners, people who did residency with her. And what I've shared publicly only scratches the surface. Because unlike some people, I have integrity and I only share what I'm given explicit permission to do so. And some things I just haven't even had the time to make a video about because I'm busy living my life. But with this new video, I have received some clarification that I would love to give y'all. And that's her privileges. As I stated in previous videos, I said that she does not have hospital privileges. She's been denied everywhere. That is still true. She does not have privileges and is not operating at not a single hospital. None, not one. And so in that regard, we match because it's zero, okay? She is, however, operating at an outpatient surgical center called Gainesville Surgery Center. You'll see that on the Board of Medicine website, okay? Along with NGHS, which she does not have, again, she does not have privileges at any hospital at this present moment, okay? Going back to Gainesville Surgery Center. She is operating, doing spine surgery on patients at an outpatient facility, knowing that in an emergency, she cannot transfer, admit, continue care at that hospital because she doesn't have privileges there. So I don't understand how she's doing this, because it is a huge liability to do so. Because in an emergency, if a patient crashes, say, they're going to need somebody to continue caring for them once they get to the hospital. And so in that situation, at this outpatient surgical center, the only other people that would have admitting privileges at a hospital would be the anesthesiologist. How are they okay with that setup? I wouldn't be as a provider, and as a patient, I damn sure would. You listen, if you were a patient knowing that your surgeon could not, if you stopped breathing, for example, and they couldn't revive you, if something went wrong, if you crashed, if whatever, and you needed to be transferred to a hospital, would you knowingly get surgery from that surgeon at that outpatient surgical center, knowing that they couldn't follow you because they can't get privileges anywhere at any hospital due to liability reasons? All I can answer for is myself, and I can tell you I damn sure would not be doing that, especially not for spine surgery. Hello. Hello, and the number of patients of hers that have reached out to me with their stories. And of course, there are 3 sides to every story: their story, her story, and the truth. But like I said, the sheer number of people who have reached out to me, are they all lying? Are they all lying? I've talked to surgeons, I've talked to other physicians, I've talked to device reps, I've talked to plenty of people in the industry, I've talked to literally every hospital. If they work in that hospital, I've talked to somebody in it, okay? We're talking NGHS, we're talking Northside, okay? I know people at every single, the new hospitals that I know that she's trying to get privileges at, I know people at those because they talk to me, okay? And I don't reach out to these people. I want to make that clear. I don't seek out information. It seeks me out. People willingly give this information to me. And like I said, I pinned the comment on Instagram from somebody who asked in good faith, do you have receipts for the new stuff that I've alleged? And even some of the old stuff. And frankly, no. Because like I said, I don't share information unless I'm given permission to, and it's all understood that it's anonymous. I don't share my sources, just like I don't tout myself as a journalist. I'm not comparing myself to the Gainesville Times, who broke this story, and the wonderful journalist, I think his name's Ben Anderson, who broke this story about the DOJ investigation last summer. But the concept is the same, that I don't reveal my sources. And that does reveal limitations to what I'm sharing. However, in the couple months that I've reported on this, not a single physician or surgeon in that area who's worked with her has come out in defense of her to say that I'm a lying ass bitch, okay, you know? And some of these things that I've said will be corroborated publicly. It just hasn't happened yet. Like, for example, when I said that Dr. Carl Kip Schultz dipped on the partnership when he realized she couldn't get privileges anywhere, and he's going back to NGHS, I can't prove that until he goes back to NGHS, which I'm told is in June. So as these things get corroborated, perhaps it lends more validity to what I'm saying. Maybe it doesn't for you, and that's okay. That's okay. Maybe we should put pressure on these hospitals to put out some sort of statement. I don't know. But I do know that it's stinky. It stinks. This stings. So if you want to accuse me of being obsessed, fuck yeah, I'm obsessed with the truth. I'm obsessed with patient safety. I'm obsessed with upholding the oath that I took as a healthcare provider. And I'm going to continue doing so. Did y'all think I was lying? After she tried to shame me with the OF comments, and then pretend like she didn't do that because she deleted all the comments and then deleted the video, Never Seen My Haters Here. Y'all remember that? I'm going to stay obsessed. That's what I meant when I said my foot will remain